Hi everyone, this is Donna from Hollywood, California. It's not just paint, it's art by Donna. Today's video is done in collaboration with Boowan Nicole. Thank you so much for sending me this great mold. And let's not forget, join our special membership. It's $1 and a dream. Join our special community and have your name here and get special perks. Who wouldn't want to see behind the scenes? So I'm going to jump right in here, and as you can see, I'll be making a tape dispenser from Boowan Nicole. Now, I'm going to give you some information about Scotch tape and how it began. That was nearly a century ago. In 1930, a young 3M engineer named Richard Drew invented the world's first transparent adhesive tape. It was called cellophane tape. It was a breakthrough. It was clear, it was waterproof, and it was a strip that could stick things together like magic. Now that famous name Scotch actually started as a joke. During an early test of Drew's tape, an auto painter quipped, "Take this tape back to those Scotch cheap bosses of yours and put more adhesive on it." The nickname stuck, literally becoming an official brand name for 3M's tape. Originally, Scotch tape was marketed as a handy way for bakers and grocers to seal packages of food with a moisture-proof seal, but it quickly proved useful in just about everything. After its debut, the timing couldn't have been better. The Great Depression hit. Money was tight, and people discovered they could repair items rather than replace them, using Scotch tape to patch up everyday problems. The tape virtually sold itself as folks mended torn book pages, broken toys, ripped window shades, even paper currency with the little strips of sticky cellophane. A simple roll of tape became a symbol of thrift and ingenuity, helping families make do and carry on during hard times. As the year went on, Scotch tape evolved and improved. In 1932, 3M introduced the first heavy-duty tape dispenser, much like the one you're going to see here today, with a built-in cutting blade to make using tape easier. No longer did you need to fumble to find the ends of that roll. Oh boy, do I remember that. How come we didn't have a tape dispenser at home? Anyway, by 1961, Scotch Magic tape was released, and a matte, nearly invisible tape that wouldn't yellow over time could even be written on. From its beginnings in a lab to becoming a household staple, Scotch tape transformed how we fasten things together. Today we find tape everywhere, in offices, in school, and homes, a quite yet indispensable helper we often take for granted. Tape earns its reputation by being able to fix almost anything, at least temporarily. We've all reached for a roll of tape in a pinch to solve everyday mishaps. It's amazing how a bit of sticky adhesive can bring order to minor chaos. For example, tape can mend a torn page of a beloved book or reattach a flap on a cardboard box. It can hold a cracked phone screen together just long enough for a proper repair. We use tape to wrap presents, hang posters, label containers, and bundle used cords. Geez, I've even used tape to shorten a pair of pants. Have you ever done that? Yep, in a pinch, you can use it for anything. In fact, throughout history, people have come out with countless creative uses for tape. If you've had an inventive way to use tape, how about letting me know in the comments below? So, have you ever used tape to take the lint from your clothes or to childproof a sharp-edged table? How about to patch up cracked eggs or broken fingernails? I know it sounds a little crazy, but these are some of the things that I found that people were actually doing with Scotch tape. But as wonderful as tape is, I learned that there are things in life that can't be fixed with a simple strip of adhesive. In 2016 and 2017, I lost two people that were very close to me. One was my sister-in-law and one was my best friend. And these heartbreaking losses shattered me in ways that no amount of tape could ever mend. I remember wishing it were as easy as grabbing some Scotch tape to patch the holes those people left in my world. But of course it wasn't. No tape in the world can reconnect a phone line that's gone silent with loss, or reassemble a heart once broken, or fix that egg once cracked. When you're faced with profound loss or emotional pain, the limitations of our trusty fixer-upper becomes painfully clear. Tape can join the pages of a torn photograph, but it can't bring back the person smiling in that picture. It can hold together a cracked vase, but it cannot hold together a family fractured by conflict or betrayal. In a life where we encounter breaks that are deeper than any surface tear, a broken heart, a shattered relationship, a breach of trust, low self-esteem, lost dreams. You can't just stick a piece of broken confidence or a lost loved one back together with cellophane. I learned this through my own grief. When I went through these losses, it felt like a break that no quick fix could touch. It made me reflect on all the broken things in life that we desperately wish we could heal, as easily as pressing two pieces of tape together. But some repairs are way more complicated. A heart doesn't heal with a piece of adhesive. Grief is not something you can fix. It's something you have to carry and gradually work through. Acknowledging that tape can't fix everything is a sobering realization. It taught me that some problems require patience and acceptance rather than a fast solution. In those dark moments of loss, I had to face the void and pain without comforting shortcuts that tape often provides in our minor troubles. It's a reminder that while we can bind up the outward damage, the inner wounds take more than a physical patch. Those 2 years felt a kind of break that no quick fix could touch. It made me reflect on all the broken things in life that we desperately wish we could heal, as easily as pressing two pieces together with tape. But some repairs are more complicated. Every day is a new day. Grow positive thoughts. Let your light shine. A heart doesn't heal with a piece of adhesive. Grief is not something you can fix. It's something you have to carry and gradually work through. Acknowledging that tape can't fix everything was a sobering realization. It taught me that some problems require patience and acceptance rather than a fast solution. In those dark moments of loss, I had to face a void and pain without the comforting shortcut that tape often provides for our minor troubles. It's a reminder that while we can bind up the outward damage, the inner wounds take more than a physical patch. Yet even when tape falls short, hope finds a way to mend us. Over time, I came to see that even the most profound breaks can heal, not with tape, but with love, support, and resilience. Just as a deep cut slowly heals from within, so do our emotional wounds. It takes time, sometimes reflection or prayer, or sometimes even therapy. but the cracks in our hearts begin to close bit by bit. We discover that while we can't fix a broken heart in the literal sense, we can heal it. The healing doesn't erase the scars or the memories of what was lost. Much like how glue together cracks in a repaired vase still shows, but it restores integrity and wholeness in a whole new way. In my journey after losing my loved ones, it was the compassion of friends that became the glue for my spirit. Every kind word, every shared memory, every moment of understanding helped reconnect the pieces that I thought were gone forever. I realized that although I couldn't stick my life back together overnight, I was gradually sewing it back together with threads of love and remembrance. Hope is the invisible tape that held me when I felt like falling apart. It's not as immediate or as tangible as Scotch tape, but it's far more powerful in the long run. The story of tape, then, isn't just about physical adhesive, it's also a metaphor for healing. Tape teaches us that mending is possible. For physical objects, it's a quick fix. For emotional wounds, it's the beginning of understanding and getting through the day. It's like using tape to keep going. Then slowly, the true healing agents, time, empathy, faith, resilience, work their magic. In the end, not everything broken can be fixed with tape, but that doesn't mean they will stay broken forever. The human heart has a remarkable ability to repair itself. With patience and support, broken trust can be rebuilt. Self-esteem can be regained, and dreams can be reinvented. We emerge from our trials with a patchwork of scars and repairs, each one telling a story of survival. Just like an old toy mended with tape carries the marks of care and continued life, we carry our scars forward as signs that we were loved and we healed. Hope, love, and time are the ultimate adhesives for life's deepest wounds. Don't erase the break, but they help us create something new and strong in its wake. So while a simple roll of Scotch tape can fix a broken heart, the love and connections we share act as a different kind of tape, gently binding us together, reminding us that we are not alone, and help find us wholeness again. In that sense, the legacy of tape is more than just a handy invention from 1930. It's a symbol of our human capacity to repair, rebuild, and keep going. And in the spirit of that little roll of tape, we learn, with care and hope, we can piece our lives back together, one tiny section at a time. Every day is a new start. You are enough. This was the final 10 minutes of my video, and I do apologize. I added the finishing touches with a chameleon black marker to give it this spectacular look. In retrospect, I may have left off this pearlescent paint that I went over it, but I still love it just the same. Thank you so much for watching today as we journey through the creation of this unique tape dispenser, which you've seen come to life right before your eyes. This piece isn't just functional, it carries a message of hope and new beginnings, as illustrated by the butterflies and uplifting quotes. Thank you again to Boowan Nicole for providing this perfect mold. And if you have made it this far in this video and have not met your neighbors yet, please do so now. Make a friend today. Don't let the day pass without making a new friend. This was a busy week, and this was a pretty hard week. So not everything is perfect all the time. And it certainly doesn't have to be. Thank you once again to all my subscribers. And thank you Lena Park Art for the gifts of memberships and Cynthia Porter Studio for the super thanks last week. If you're not subscribed, please do so now to keep up with our latest creations. If you're looking for more ways to engage, please support our channel and consider joining our membership for exclusive perks and behind the scenes. This is Donna from Hollywood, California, signing off today with love, light, peace, harmony, and oneness. Remember, every day is a new start. I Shoot Crafty Kids Club will be following me next. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye now.